There was a video that I watched, Smarter Every Day. It's amazing, seriously, the whole channel. And the video was all about this mission to launch the probe to go study solar weather. So it's on its way now to the sun, and it's going to be helping us better understand the weather on the sun as it affects any kind of spacecraft that's flying around out there, and also, you know, maybe possibly Earth. So who knows, someday, maybe how the world ends, and we're gonna find out about it now. The game's gonna be up any second. I'm really tired, guys. It's been a long weekend. Okay, so there's a heavy educational element, so we're gonna make you read. All right, on August 12th, 2018, the Parker Solar Probe launched from Cape Canaveral, Florida on a Delta IV Heavy rocket. Sent to observe the sun's outer corona and solar winds, the probe is designed to help scientists better understand and predict space weather events. Now, in 2025, the Parker Solar Probe approaches the end of its mission, having completed 7 full slingshots around Venus, nearly 3.83 million miles away from the sun's surface. More than that. Data collection nearly complete. The solar probe documents an unusual anomaly. What could it be? It's surfing aliens. And after the doors were opened to the people, that's when the duo showed up. They had all these wild ideas of reaching Sol and riding the waves, the ultimate connection. They were gifted, certainly. Sol gave its wisdom to them so we could experience this, the pinnacle. Today's the day you get to try it yourself, young Grom. So for context, you have this young alien who's learning about sun surfing from his mentor. Yes, our people have been riding the winds of Sol for generations. I was born ready. All right, nose over toes, Grom. Stand wide. You have to be mindful but fearless. That's actually a windsurfing term, by the way. So it's a little windsurfing education. Like this. Yeah, keep that arm straight. Excellent. To keep in my alien voice. Sol exists at the center of the solar system, and its rotation generates a vast magnetic field. That's what helps keeps our Sol surfs floating. Its solar winds move that field around and give us our speed. Sol's field ebbs and flows over long periods of time. It can be gentle and kind, or exhilarating and unpredictable. Lucky for you, we're right at solar maximum when it's the most wild. Solar winds, prominences, eruptions, they're all going to affect the field, so be sure to pay close attention. Most important of all, Sol's been providing light and life to this solar system for over 4 billion years. You have to show your respect while you're out there. They're very reverent of the sun. They're sun worshippers, by the way. We have an entire story Bible for this thing. Like, we had an amazing writer on our team. Got it. Good, let's get started then. So gameplay for the game, it's an endless runner. You go through the solar loops to gain energy, so the idea that there's a magnetic energy within these loops, which is actually true, real sun science. You felt what happened when you went through the loops. Those are solar prominences. There's a magnetic field in the center of these loops that charges you forward and propels you forward. If you're looking for thrills, definitely go for the loops. What about those big lava geysers? Those are coronal eruptions. You want to watch out for those. They're common since we're in solar maximum and they'll wreck your board. It's also a serious drag on your speed. If your soul surf gets too damaged, you have to take it back to the home planet to get it fixed. That'll end your fun for the day, so be careful. So here it's teaching you how to play. When you go through the solar loops, you gain speed. Once you gain a certain amount of speed, you enter flow, which is a new state. So the music changes, the environment changes, and the rate at which you gain points also changes. So you want to avoid the big pillars and go through the loops. And this music was designed by the composer on our team. He did a really great job. So you're zipping along. trying to avoid your solar flares on the face of the sun. So you hit these ramps and it launches you up. We've got the atmosphere going. So as soon as you hit one of those pillars that slows you down, you've returned to your original speed. So you go through 1, you speed up. You go through 2, get a little faster. 3, you've reached maximum speed. So now you're getting close to a flow state here. So launching you up, don't hit the solar flares. It gets a little bit harder when you launch, so it makes gameplay a little more complicated. So once we reach a flow state, the music is going to change, and it gets a little faster. Everything kind of blurs. So we had a separate music track for that also. So as you can see your points gaining over here on the side. So you've exited flow state, you notice the music slows down. So it's tallying your points. The idea is that it's a high score game, so you're running through, and when you run through again, you want to try to beat your high score. So we're getting close to the end here. It runs up to 6,000, and then it stops. This is your surf. So you it's like level 1. So the idea is that the levels can become increasingly harder once you get past level 1. Of course. Okay, we're getting closer. Reaching the end of our surf. We've reached a higher connection with Soul. Press R to surf again. We're gonna go here in the credits. This is our incredible team that worked on this game. Everybody was fantastic. It was such a great experience to be here at Indie Galactic Space Jam. I want to thank the team and everyone here for being really supportive, for coming by to play our game and tell us they liked it, and for having the chance to look at the other games and being able to do this at all. It was really great. Thank you.